Hi guys, in the last video we have finished with File tab and Home tab. So this time we are going to start with Insert tab. The first thing which is available in the Insert tab is the cover page. So what is a cover page? Cover page is a front of the pages of your assignment, which is the first thing when a professor will see when they receive your paper. Okay, so it is basically the first page of your assignment or your document. So you can design it. It contains different ready-made templates. So where you can go, you can select whatever type of template you want. You can just simply select, and it contains the boxes. You can call it as a text boxes, so you can simply fill in. So it is asking you to fill the title, so whatever title is. So I'm writing the title here as word and the subtitle as 2000. Subtitle is 2019. Then the date, you can write the date also. You can come and you can select the date here. So whatever date you want, you can select. And here you can write the admin or the author name. So I'm writing the author name. And then the company name. So your company name, or you can write your, if it is a project, you can write your grade, whatever grade you belong to. So you can write the name here. Right now I'm writing a company name. So this is how you can just need to fill the text boxes available on this cover pages, and it is designed and it is done. Okay, next thing what you can do here is you can simply go, if you want to put some pictures in there, simply go to pictures and this devices, and you can simply select the picture, any picture if you want, you can just select and the picture will appear. Just move it and drag it and place it wherever you want. So this is how you can place the pictures also in this. So any modification part, whatever you want, you can do it in this cover page, but only with one condition, that nothing should be selected in this. If it is selected, then this option won't be uh, available for you. See, if I select this text box, these options are not available. So you have to deselect, and then the things will be available for you and you can use them to design your cover page. Okay, next thing is a blank page. So next topic is a blank page. I'll just mark this so that everybody would know what is going on, which topic is going on. So I'm marking it as a blank, insert a blank page, and again here. So blank page is basically the shortcut for this is Control plus Enter will give you one blank page. So if you just come down and you can see right now we have two pages here. So if you want another one, you can press Control and Enter. We'll give you the third one. Can you see down there? There's one more page which is inserted. So another one for Control Enter, Control Enter. If you keep pressing Control Enter, will give you one blank page. The shortcut for that is CTRL plus Enter key. So this is the shortcut I'm using to insert one blank page. Control plus Enter key is the shortcut for the blank page. Next, let's move to page break. So I'll just mark it again here and draw a circle around it. So right now we are learning page break. So page break is basically I contain one. I'm having one paragraph here, and this paragraph you can see it's on page number 4. Now I want to move the remaining part of the paragraph. Like this paragraph contains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 paras, right? So I want to move the remaining 3 paragraph on page number 5. So what I can do, I can simply have a page break here. So wherever you want to have a page break, just go and click there. Now what I want is I want this single paragraph on page number 5. So what I'll do, I'll just go and I'll click here. Can you see? Once you click there, then what will happen here? Can you see it is blinking? So if you click it, then simply go here and say page break. So once you say page break, you can see that the page is break and the remaining paragraph is moved to one new page. So if I'm having a page break again here, so I'm just clicking here again. I'll just zoom it so you can see. And so I'll go again here to page break and I'll simply say page break. So can you see that first I have a page break here, so that is moved to another new page. Then I have a page break taking the two remaining paragraphs, so that will be moved to another page. So this is how you can break it. You don't need to keep pressing enter. What usually we do is we go there, we put the insertion, and then we keep pressing enter. So not required to do this. We usually have a habit of doing it like this, but not required. You can simply go and press say page break will move that thing to an different page. Okay, let's move on to another thing that is let's clear all the drawings and let's move on to table. So if you go to table, you can see your table. Okay, for this, what I'll do is let's draw a table here. So let's draw a table here. So if you want to take a table, then you can simply go here and this is the matrix available here, but it has certain limitations. Like you cannot insert a table more than 10 into 8. So what you can do here is you can go and you can say insert table. If you go to insert table, it will ask you the number of columns you want. So you can select the number of columns, whatever columns you want. You can simply select. Suppose I want 15 and columns and row I want around 10 and I'll say is okay. So this is how you get a table. So if you just do it like this with selecting the matrix, it will give you the table. The only problem here is it has a limitation of only 10 by 8 matrix. So if you can simply go and you can say insert table and you can have and insert the number of rows and the number of columns in this and the table will be in front of you. Whenever you move from one cell to another cell, you can use tab button. So suppose I'm writing here as name, then if I'm moving to another cell from one cell to another cell, you can simply press tab. So I'm writing here English. And then a tab key, then maths. So this is how you can write, and you can even navigate within the cells using your arrow keys. So arrow keys you can simply navigate. Now you can see there is one more thing available here, that is if you want to, whenever the table is selected, you can see the new option appears. Where is the new option? The new option is here. You can see here these two new appear on your toolbar. So you can see these two new things are there, design and layout, which was not there previously. Okay. So whenever you insert a table and whenever the table is selected, you'll get two new things on your toolbar. So these are design and layout. So whatever modifications you need to do with the word table, you need to go into this design and layout. So whatever modifications we want, we can simply go inside this. So if you open this design, you can see that the option appears. So if you want to change the layout table design, you can simply change. If you want to change, apply a shading to any of the cell or the number of the cells, you can simply, then the border, if you want to put some border, you can simply put a border. So this is how the options are available if you select the table. See, if I'm coming out of the table, that option will disappear. So anything, or if you want to work on the table, then simply what you need to do is you have to select the table. Once you select it, how do you select? Just go into any of the cell and the table will be selected for you. So After this, the layout. So layout contains many things. So if you want to insert the row, column, these are the most important thing. If you want to insert a row between English, column between English and maths, then you can simply and you can say insert on the right, so that it will insert one more column. Suppose I'm writing some names here. Now I want to insert one more row between Amir and Rahul. So what I need to do is insert above. So this is how I can insert a row and I can insert a column. So this is very much useful. You can even change the sizes of your row or the sizes of your column using this. Then you can align the text using this. So these are simple, pretty simple things that you can do. If you want to use eraser, you can use this like this. You can use the eraser to eliminate some of the lines which you don't require. So this is how you can create a table in Word. So pictures is very simple. Just simply go inside and you can select the picture. And if you select the picture from here, so you can see that the picture appears here. Now the same thing you can see here, like if you select the picture, you can see a new option appears here. You can see a new option coming, that is format. So if you just remove, if you do deselect the picture, this disappears. You see this disappears, there's no new option there now. So if you again select a picture, the option appears. And you see now it is appear again, that format option is again appeared. So you can go, if you want to make any changes to the picture, simply go into the format and you can change the brightness, contrast, and you can add effects to the picture. The most important thing here in here is you can crop it or you can just resize the picture. You can simply resize the picture from here. Then next is you can, the most important thing is sometimes you try to move the picture and it doesn't move. See, it is not moving. So what you need to do here is just select the picture, go to format, and then take any position you want and just select. So you can just move it with any position. Once you move it, then you can move anywhere. So first thing what you need to do is you can go simply apply any position and then you can drag and move the picture wherever you want and place it wherever you want. So anything related to picture, you need to select the picture and then go to the format and you'll find all the options related to the picture. Next we'll see is shapes. So shapes are pretty simple. So if you want to design something like the flow chart or the pyramid, so you can use this. So I'll just simply go here and I'll see here like flow chart. So if you want to design something like this, you can use this option here in Word. This is a very good option. Shapes you can use. So here if you open this, you'll find a lot of shapes and you can use them. You can simply select them and then put it here and you can write inside this. Then you can use the arrows to to design this. So I'll again go here and you'll get an arrow. Just select, take the arrow, draw an arrow like this. So this is how you can design any flow like this. You can see here, it is available here. See, this kind of tables you can easily design using that option which is available in Word known as shapes. Next are the icons. So you can simply go select, and whatever icon you want, you can just select this from here. There are various. This option I guess is not available in the older versions, but 2019 and 16 it is available. So you can simply select, and you can say insert. So you can see this appears. It is downloading and this appears here. Same thing for this. If you just click this, you can see a new option appears, that is format, where you can use for changing and modification of this picture icon. For this icon, if you want to change if you want to make any modification to this, you can simply go and you can add a modification to this using this format option. If you just deselect, can you see that option disappears? And same thing again, if you want to design something in 3D, then you can simply say 3D model, then you can just search it. So please wait while we load 3D models. So online 3D models are available. You can simply select whatever you want. So what type of model you want? So I have selected industries, and suppose I want to take this meter. So I'm taking this and I'm selecting this. So it is downloading and it will insert this 3D model for me. It is taking some time. Okay, so this is how you can insert. Same thing again, if you just select this picture, you can see a new option appears where it is showing you the other dimensions also of this. So you can simply go and select whatever dimensions you want. You can simply put it in this word. Okay, next thing is, so this 3D model is very good and it is very useful also if you want to submit something related to your industries for projects or maybe your science project which contains three-dimensional figures. Okay, next let's move on to the smart art. So smart art is very much similar to the shapes, but in shapes we need to select the individual things and then draw, and we have finally going to design something like this. But in smart art, what you need to do is you can simply go and you can simply get the ready-made smart art or ready-made flow charts here. If you go down here, so it will give you the options. So here you can, suppose I want to design a water cycle, I'll just simply go select a water cycle and I can add various text in the ready-made text boxes where I'll write evaporation, condensation, and I can design my water cycle also. So whatever you require, you can simply go to this. Suppose I want to draw a food chain, so or a food pyramid, you say. So I can simply go, I'll say a pyramid, and I can just draw a pyramid also. So here I can add whatever on the top, then on the middle, and on the lower part of the food chain, you can just add it in the text boxes. If you want to increase this levels, what you need to do here is, now this contains 3 levels. If you want to increase, just right click and you can say add shape, and it is asking you before or after, above and below. So simply say below or whatever, above or wherever you want, you can just add the levels to this and the things will be added to it. So I'll just go again, I'll add shape. So this you can see here, you can add it like this. So you can write it. So the smart art, again, if you just select the smart art, you can see the new options appear, that is design and format. So anything related to this, any modification, change in color, change in border, change in outline, all this thing, the sizes, everything is available in this two options. So you can simply go and you can change it. See, again, if I come and I select outside that SmartArt, then you can see it disappears. So if you want those options again, just simply go and select and you'll get it in front of you on the top here. Okay, so let's move on to the next thing, that is chart. So it is chart require Excel. So whenever you press this chart, and you can see here the type of the charts, you can see various types of the charts. So if you just click on any of it, suppose I'm clicking on the bar chart, and you can click on this. So it is asking you what kind of chart you want. So once you click the type, then the Excel will open up where you need to feed your data. So you can see that Excel is there where you need to enter your data. So you can simply enter it like this. So I'm writing the marks here, then writing the name of the subjects. And then here the name of the student. And here you can enter the marks. So you can see that all things with whatever I'm writing in Excel is appearing in the Word document below. See here how much marks I am entering is reflecting here in the Word document. So this is how you can create a chart. Once it is done, you have done with the drawing of this, and you can simply go and you can close this Excel sheet, and the chart will be there on the Word. To remove something from my chart, again later on I realize, okay, I want to remove this Rahul from the chart. So what I need to do here again is I have to select the chart, then the new option appears here, then you have to go to this, then you have to design, and you have to go to design, then you have to say edit data. So edit data in Excel, and then the again that window, Excel window will pop up. So if the window pops up, you can simply go and you can change the type of chart, or you can change the data also. So now I'm going here, I don't want Rahul here anymore. So I'll just simply select. If you go here, you can see there's one small right corner. Can you see one small bottom right corner? Something is there. So just go and just remove the Rahul from the table like this. So you can see in Word now there is no more Rahul available. Rahul is removed from the chart. Now if you want to remove Ankita from the chart, the same thing you can do. See, Ankita is somewhere in the between, right? So what you need to do is you can move Ankita down. So how you can do it? You can right click and you can say cut, and then you can move it, and you can simply insert cuts. And this is how you can move Ankita also out of this. You can remove out of the chart. So you can see now only data is available only for two people here, Amir and Raj. Let's move on to the screenshot. So screenshot, you don't need to go here. Simply go and press print screen button on your keyboard. So one is that method if you want to take the screenshot. Then another one is if you want to take a screenshot from here, then you can simply get it. It's showing you what are the active windows down there below there. So you can simply go, you can even say screen clipping. So it will open the window, whatever is available, and you can select the part wherever you want to do the screenshot, and that thing will be appeared in your document. So what you need to do here basically is you have to go to screenshot and screen clipping, or if you want to take a screenshot from this window, simply go there and it will give you the screenshot. Or if you want to do the screen clipping, means if you want to take some very specific part of that window, then simply you can go to screenshot and screen clipping. That window will open up and you can select the part whichever you want, and simply it will appear in your Word document. So I guess we have done with the screenshots too. Now let's move on to the hyperlink. So what are the different types of hyperlink that we can see here? So hyperlink, if you want to see, so let's go here to the hyperlink. So here is the video link. You can insert a URL which is available for the online video. So if I want to put a URL for YouTube, I have to go to YouTube, and then I can simply go, I can select this video, whatever video is there, I can select it, and then I can see there, you can see this share option is available here. So you can select that share option and you can copy it from here. Just close this thing, come back to your and you can simply paste here and you can say insert. So here it will create one hyperlink and you can even watch the video in Word like this. Okay, so the next topic here is in insert is the hyperlink. So suppose I want to make a hyperlink of this file your home tab. So can you see one there is one JPG file available here, JPG file available on my desktop known as home tab. Now I want to make a hyperlink of this. Hyperlink is basically if you click on that link, this picture will appear in front of you. So what you need to do here is go again to Word and you can go to link and then you have to search. So this time I have to open, since my file is there on the desktop, I'll go and I'll open my desktop here, the desktop, and I'll just find where is my file home tab here. I can find it and I'll just click on it and I'll say okay. You can see this is known as hyperlink. So if you press control and then the left click of your mouse, you can see that you can open this. So you can say, you need to say yes, and this picture will appear in front of you. So you can see that the picture appears here. So you can put hyperlink to any file which is available on your computer, or you can make a hyperlink for the any page also which is available on the internet. So, or you can, as we have seen before, you can even put for the online media videos also, you can put it here in on the Word page. So if you want to put for link for any website or something, just simply go add the address of the website. From here you need to add the address. So copy, and then what you need to do here is again go to Word and you have to go to the link. Then you need to write the address here and you can say okay. So can you see here the address appears again as a hyperlink. So simply if you go and click on this, that the page will open, that web page will open. So you can copy any web page and you can make a hyperlink. Move on to bookmark. So bookmark is used for marking the important things. So right now I'm writing one paragraph here. So I'm writing some contents here like this. So I'm writing here like 50. So can you see that this all are my contents, and I have basically around 5 pages full of content. So now if I want to mark things, so what I need to do here is I'll select the contents, I'll go here and say bookmark, and I can add my bookmark. Like I need to name my bookmark. So important one is the name. Special characters are or spaces are not allowed in this. So you are not supposed to use any special characters, nor you can use space. So important one, and you can. I'm adding it like this, and again, I think on this page number, this I'm on page number 3. You can see down here, I'm on page number 3 now. So I'm just selecting this part, and I think this is really important. So I can add this as to my bookmark. So I'm naming this as important 2, and I'll say here add. So this is how you can add the number of things which you think which is important. You can name them, and then later on you can easily approach them. So again, I'll say important number 3, and I'll say add. Now suppose I have done with the marking and I want to go to important point number 3. So I can simply open bookmark and I go to important point number 3, and I say go to, and it will take me to that point. I want to go to important point number 2 again here, bookmark. So I'll just select important point number 2, and this time I won't say add, I'll say go to. So it will take me to the important. So first you need to add whatever important things or whatever things you want to mark, just name them, say add it, and later on you can easily go and approach to that point. So for if you want to go to that point, again bookmark, and you can select between those things, and you can simply say go to. It will take you to that point or that text or that area. Okay, next is cross references. So cross references, if we want to use the cross references, we need to apply a captions before that. So let's take one example of this. I have 5 pages in this document. What I'm doing now is I'm inserting one picture here. So let's take one picture here. So the picture here is any picture I'm taking randomly. After taking the picture, I'll just make it smaller, and then I'll put a caption to this. Now, how do you put a caption? You need to select the picture. You need to go to the references, and you need to say insert caption. After saying insert caption, you can simply select, and it is automatically written that it's a figure 1. You can say you can add a caption to this. Now again, I'm clicking here, I'm inserting one more picture. So picture from my device I'm selecting, and again I'm adding one more picture here. So this picture is selected. Again, I'm resizing this picture, and after resizing this, what I need to do here is again go to references, and you have to sorry, again you can put a caption to this picture. So this is figure number 2. So again this figure number 2 is applied. So you can see I have total 5 pages in this document, 6 pages in this document, where I have 2 pictures, and I have applied a captions to this. And you know now how you can apply a caption. You have to select a picture, go to references tab, and then go to insert caption here, and then you have to select the type whatever caption is coming here and say okay. So after doing this, what you need to do here is you can come to insert, and now you can put across references. So suppose I want to refer that figure number 2 or figure 2 here in my on page number 4. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll put my insertion here. Then what I need to do, I'll go to cross reference, and it is asking me what reference you want to give. So I'll give the reference of figure and number 2, and say insert and say close. Can you see that the figure 2 is here appeared? So what you need to do here is you can simply click, and it will take you to that figure. So again what I do, I'll go to page number 5 again this time, or I'll go to page number 6, and here I'll put a cross reference for figure number 1. Now our figure number 1 is where it is on the page number 1, but I'll put a cross reference of that on page number 6, so I can easily access that figure. So again, to the cross references, you can select, if you can insert table also, but before inserting the table you need to go and give a caption to that table. So this time I have not done for table, but I have done for only for figures. So figure number 1, and you can say insert and say close. So can you see that the figure 1 appear here? If you want to, if right now we are on page number 6, and if you want to go on to that figure and check that figure, then what we need to do is control and a left click, and it will take me on the figure number 1. So you don't need to repeat the figures every time you're making assignment or something. What you need to do, just insert it once, and you can cross-reference. Using cross-reference, you can refer that figure wherever you want. You can refer it so that the user can navigate and check it. Next is a comment. So comment is, again, you need to select the contents, and you can say, you can add a comment to this. So here my computer name is coming, which is admin, and I can write a comment. So here I'm writing any comment. So please refer textbook page number 45, volume 2. So here you can write any comments, or if you want to just review any of the document, and if you find something is wrong in this, or you want to, you have some queries regarding this, so you can simply add, you can mark that topic and you can add a comment to it. So you don't need to specify the, okay, if you want to delete the comments, you can come here, and there's an option known as delete all comments from document, and this is how you can delete the comments. Okay, next is a header and footer. Now if you want to insert a header and footer in an document, the simplest is you can go insert and you can add a header. It contains various form of header, whatever type of header you want, you can simply select them. So I want this type of header. So here I'll write the name of the company, Computer Education, and oh, this is not visible. So I'll just need to move this on this side. Or else you can just add some space here. So this is on this side now, and I can move again to this here. And I can, if you want to increase the font size, you can simply increase the font size also. And this is how you can add a header. Now if you add a header, this will be repetitive to all the documents, all the pages which is there in the document. So you can see that the page number is changing automatically, and as soon as I'm adding pages, the page number is added to that page and the header is repeated. So this is how you can add header. Same way, if you want to add footer, same thing you need to do. You can come here, you can add a footer, whatever type of footer, which type of footer you want, just simply go and add a footer. So I want this type of footer here, so I'll just go there and you can add here. So I want to add my address, so I'll just write shop number 16, sorry, shop number 14, then Kharghar, Navi, Mumbai, and 410 and 210. So you can see that this will be repetitive on each and every page. So if you just move down, you can see it is there on each and every page. So you can just make it small and you can see that it is there. This is your header and this is your footer, header, footer, header, footer. But you can see that header, if you are inserting in header or footer, wherever you're inserting that page number, it will be repeated. That page number will repeat on. Repeat means it will change irrespective to with the respect of your pages, so it will keep on changing automatically. You don't need to insert the page number manually. Again, the next thing is page number. So if you want to add a page number, there are various places where you can add a page number. So you can go, it is asking you where you want a page number, just go and apply a page number. See, you can see a page number coming here, page number 1, 2, and if you just move down, so 3 and 4. So this is how the page can add page number. Now, if I want to remove this thing out, okay, I want to remove this header, so what I need to do, insert, and then you can come to header. On the last option here, this is remove header, so you can remove the header out. If you want to remove the footer, same procedure, come to the footer and remove the footer, and you can remove the footer. Same for the page number, remove page numbers. So remove the page number and everything will be removed. So now you know how you can add a header, you know how you can add a footer, and you know how you can add a page number. See, whenever sometimes what happens, whenever we are working on a document and if we click here somewhere, this header gets activated automatically. So many people, what they do, they start writing in the header. So if you are not supposed to write in the header, your normal body and all, you are not supposed to write, because if you write it here, see, if I start writing here, dear sir, so can you see that this is repeating in all of my pages, which is wrong, right? So never do write it, never write. If you're not intentionally writing anything in the header, don't write it this. If this is coming, just go to design and just close this and move your cursor down into the work area, and you can see that now it is not coming. So within, if it contains the margin, then the header will come. So if you want to write it down on the top, usually people want to write it on the top, and what happens is the header appears, right? So what you need to do in this case is you can just move this, and this will increase your work area, and you can write it. So now the header will not get active. Just move your margin little upward, and that will solve all your problems. Next, let's move on to the text boxes. So the text boxes are very much similar to the shapes. So you can go and you can add a text box like this, and you can draw it as how we do it in the paint, and you can write it down whatever you want. So you can use a text box. So if I want to write something on a picture, so let's take a picture here first. I'm taking one picture, and then taking this picture. Now I want to write on this picture. Then what I need to do here is I can take a text box. So insert again, and then go to the text box, and then draw the text box. And here I can draw the text box on this picture, and I can write also the name. Or if I want to write the date, so I'll write the date 23rd 06 and 2020, and just make this smaller. Then what I just is already selected, so you can see a new option appears. So you can simply go, I just need to remove the fill of this, and I want to remove the border also of this, so this should look proper. And this is how I can add a text box. So wherever you want, you can just simply place this, and your work will be done. So this is really important. If you just don't remove this fill and outline, then that option will then this won't be a transparent, because initially when you take a text box, it contains a white background of fill, and it contains the outline also, black color outline. So if you want to remove them, you can just simply go here and you can say no fill and then no outline. So that will solve all your problem. And this is how you can add a text box to okay, so now let's take a look on quick parts. So what we can do in quick parts. Suppose now in front of you there is one page and which contains the company vision and the company mission. So if you want to use this company vision and mission on various places, so rather copying and pasting, what you can do is simply you can add it to the quick part like this. So you need to select the content and you can just go here and you can say save to the quick part gallery. Here you can write the company vision and you can say OK. Then again you can select the company mission and you can go here to the quick part and you can add here as save to the selected and say OK. So you can see that this is now the company mission and company vision. Both things are added to the quick part. Now what you can do here is suppose I'm taking a new document here and I'm going to insert and I'm going to the quick part here. So can you see that these quick parts are available wherever I go, and if I want to insert a company vision I can simply click and I'll get a company vision now, and this document contains around 4 5. So I'm on fourth page and I want to insert the company vision again. So again I'll go to the quick part and I'll say company vision. So we don't need to do the copy paste for every each and everything. What you can do here is the things are going to repetitive every time in the document or in the different document. What you can do is you can simply save it in the quick part and you can use it wherever you want. You can simply go and you can click and it will appear in your Word document. Next is a type of style that you can add to the text. So you can just select them and you can add it like this. So you can see that this is something which is very fancy type of text. And in the format, there are various settings which you can use to edit this text. Next, we'll just move on to drop cap. So what is a drop cap? You can see in the newspapers or in the novels that they use it. So you can simply select the paragraph where you want to add a drop cap, insert, and then you can hear. So these are the type of the drop cap you can usually see in the books and the newspapers also they're using, or in the books. So you can just add it like this, and so wherever you want to add that, you can go, you can select that paragraph and you can add it like this. Okay, next is the signature line. So how do you add a signature line? And suppose there's one document on the bottom of it. I want to add a signature line on this page. So I'll just put wherever I want. I have to go and put my insertion, which is linking. And then what I need to do is I can go and I can just click here to the add office signature. Here it is asking the one who is going to sign this. So I'm writing my name and then the uh, like the designation of the person who is signing. So here I'll write the manager, and if you want to insert an email address also you can insert, and you can simply say okay, so the line will appear here and you can use it for the signature. So this is the place we can use it for the signature. Then next you can add a date and time also. So some of the signature requires a date and time. So you can simply go and you can add, and suppose you want only to add a date. If this signature time is very specific, you can even add a time to it. So this is how you can add a date and time. This option is completely different. It has nothing to do with the signature line. Actually, this date and time is a different option and signature line is a different option. So if you want to add somewhere here in between the document, I want to add the date. So what I need to do is again, I can go here and I can simply add the date, or there are various formats of dates where I can add it. So I don't need to go and type the date every time I want, or I'm writing an article or whatever I'm writing. I don't need to go and add dates. I can simply go and I can add it. Next is the object. So if you want to insert, suppose, Excel window into a Word, PowerPoint, Excel window into this Word, what we need to do is we can go here to the objects. You can see it is asking you various type of what do you want to create new. Okay, you want to create new object. So what you can do here is you can add a Excel window also in this. So just go to Excel sheet, worksheet. So once you click it, you can see that now you can use Excel here in this word. So you can see that one window, one dialog box kind of thing is appeared, and here you can use Excel. You can use all the formulas like how we work in Excel. So you can do all the mathematical forms also here. So I'll just write it down. So 90 into 12 plus 23. So it will give you the answer like how it do in Excel. If you want to come out of it, you have to simply select here on the top and it will be removed. The Excel tool will disappear and you'll come back again to the Word. If you want to go back or edit in the Excel again, then you can click here and that Excel options will be on the top here. You can use them. See, this all are not Excel options, not Word options, because this formulas and all comes in Excel. If you want to come out of it, you can again select the area outside that window or box, and you can see that you come out of it. If you want to again go edit, just simply double click and it will again appear and you can do the editing or you can enter the data whatever you want. If you want to insert a equation in there, so you can go and you can insert the equation. There are various types of, you can create your own equation here. You can see that there are so many options coming up. If I want to write a fraction, I can go, I can click on this fraction and I can write the fraction here like this. So 23 by, I can click on this box, 5. So this is how you can write a fraction. Again, if I'll say here that plus, and again I want to insert one more fraction, so I'll just go to design again and then one more fraction, and here I'll write again 65 and then by 3. So this is how you can create or you can write equation. There are so many options available here which you can use. If you want to write a square root, so you can use, you can write the integral, then the bracket, and the matrices also you can write. So you can use, this is a very good tool, very useful to write the equations. Okay, next is a symbol. Symbol is pretty simple. Go to more symbols and you can find whatever symbols you want. You can just simply press and you can get it, and you can, suppose I want a beta symbol, so I just select this beta and I'll say insert, and you can see this is here. You can see the beta symbol here. Now I want the beta symbol somewhere here between the embedded code, so I'll just go, I'll put my insertion, keep it ready, I'll go to symbol and I'll go to move and you can see the beta symbol and insert it. So this is how you can insert a symbol and the equations. So we have done with the insert tab. So next time we'll see the design and layout